Hi guys, I'm Calamity of Joe. Welcome back to a new live stream on the Calamity of Joe YouTube channel, and welcome back to today's stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I do apologise. I do ultra apologise. The stream is a couple of minutes late. It's because I had a problem with the Elgato. I was trying to connect the Elgato up, and we had a slight problem with the Elgato, of which it was because the Elgato would not connect up to my TV. The Elgato capture card wouldn't connect up to my TV. We were having a slight problem there. So I want to thank all of you for that. Now let's just quickly put the stream in my Discord server. Oh wait, I don't have to. There we go. There we go. Right. So we're going to think about what we want to build today. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So, what we're going to do is head down here. We're probably going to think of building something today. So, not entirely sure what we want to build. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. We've got 10 people watching, which is amazing. 14 now. Wow. Welcome to the stream. We are building. We're going to build some stuff today. We're going to build some cool builds. That's what I would like to do. I want to build. Ideally, I want to build something fun. I don't know. I don't know entirely what I want, but it would be cool. Maybe we should build some people's ideas today. In a regard, perhaps we should build some people's build ideas. That would be pretty fun to do. So if you are watching, please suggest some build ideas. Oh, my nose. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Right. Let's get into trying to build something today then. Welcome to the stream, to the 6 people that are in here. I never really built anything out of granite. What should we build out of granite? We should build something out of granite. Never really built out of it. I do like the block, but never really built anything out of it. I don't know. What should we build? Should we build builds that today? Should we build a build out of something that we've never even considered building out of? Like, that would be a cool idea, I think. I think it would be interesting, wouldn't it? How you built that? Are you talking about the world? How have I built it? Over a very... Are you talking about the world? Welcome to the stream. SKS. Welcome to the stream. Are you talking about the Minecraft world? Or one particular build in general? Yeah, I don't know what entirely you're talking about, but you talking about the Minecraft world or the world in or a specific build? Because if you're talking about the Minecraft world, I've built all this because I've had the world a long time. I've had the world for over 10 years. I've had the world for nearly 10 years. I've had the world for nearly 10 years, so everything on here has just been built over a long amount of time, if that answers your question. We should definitely put something. This is actually quite trippy. It's just crafting tables everywhere. Fun fact: crafting tables just look like wood at the bottom. Want to plant some more dark oak saplings, but unfortunately we don't have any at the moment. We've only got one. We've only got one dark sapling. The dark oak trees, they don't plant enough. They don't drop enough seeds, I don't think. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I don't think dark oak saplings drop enough seeds. Tell you what, let's go on a little walk for a minute. There we go. That's our new most impressive build, guys. The roller coaster, which is just finishing the roller coaster was a mission. You can't even see it all this. Oh my god. Sorry, I yawned. You can't see all the roller coaster at this point. Crazy though. At this point, guys, it's basically you name it, we built it on this world, pretty much. I've built so much on this world now, guys, that it's pretty much, as I said, it's pretty much you name it, I've built it. Oh, sorry guys, I got a sore hand. Oh, right. We're going to go on in a little jungle experience across here and just see what we can do. I've got an idea for some builds, I think. There we go. Let's go across here. Hey, it's a villager. It's a butcher. It's the villager that lives in this little house here. I left a chicken in there and he's dropped us an egg. What's the odds of us getting a chicken from this? 0. There we go. If we hop across here, I would like to think about building something today, just rather coolly. Obviously, because this is a Legacy Console Edition world, there's not really a, oh, there's a place that we've never been to. So nowadays, finding something rare is rare in itself, but I've got an idea for something that I'd love for us to build. I'd love for us to go into the middle of nowhere and then just build a little house in the middle of nowhere. It's not really the middle. All those trees over there, guys, are fake. I added every single one of those trees by hand. I did build a pirate ship on this lake, but it didn't look very good. It didn't. Yeah, the pirate ship didn't look very good, so I got rid of it and opted to remake it. Well, I opted to get rid of it and not rebuild it. I am terrible at making boats. In Minecraft, I'm really bad at making boats. I just can't get. I can never get the shape right. Don't mind if I do. We get coal from this, but we also get XP, which is a pretty good thing, if you ask me. So, let's head down here then. We're going to be careful. Oh my god. We're finding a lot of coal here. That would have been a lovely spot for some coal. Right here. But there's a lot of coal right here. So might as well go collect this coal here, because it just ups our XP levels, doesn't it? There we go. So, 2 stacks of coal, that's pretty good. Now, might as well go to this sand area for a bit. There we go. So, what we're doing is we're just having an explore, really. We're having a little explore around the area. I haven't explored these areas a lot. There is coal under there, I can see it, but I can't be bothered to go down and get it just because it'd be a bit of a hassle to get back out. So let's cross over here. We're just having an explore, guys. All across here, we're just having a quick explore. Guys, let's see if we can get 100 views on this stream within an hour. As it stands, we've got 45 and 13 minutes, which is just amazing, so thank you. Alright. I believe this is the end of the world, guys. I believe this is the end of the world across here. This, I believe, if we go so far out, which we can't, yeah, right here. This is the end of the world, right here. I cannot go further than this block. This block right here cannot go further than it. So, all this water here cannot touch it. That water there cannot get it. Tell you what, I want to know. I really want to know now. if you're on the world border, can you get a bucket of water from the world border? I am ultra interested now into whether we can do that. Maybe we could do that later on. Maybe we can do a little challenge like that and see if we can. Maybe later on we can do a little challenge like that. See if we can go and get a bucket. I don't have a bucket on me right now, but maybe we can go and do that. Try and find one. I will be back in just 2 seconds. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Hello, Peterdal. Welcome to the stream. I do apologise, guys. I just had to nip AFK a minute. Right. I want to know, right, I do want to know that now, the challenge that we come up with just now. We were right next to the world border just then, and we've just come up with this idea that's just popped into our heads. Like a challenge. Like a challenge idea. Whoa. There we go. That looks lovely. That's amazing. More coal for the furnace. We've found almost 3 stacks as we've walked along. That is good, but I think we've fallen down here before. There we go. Up, uppity up, uppity up. Thank you to the person who subscribed. That was really kind of you. We're aiming to hit 8,200 by the end of next month. That would be amazing if we could hit that. Shit. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump. That's alright. Right. Let's go up. We could have got that iron, but... We could have got the iron, but I didn't need the iron. We've already got, you know... That's amazing, isn't it? Hello, Skatepunk. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. I would have thought it would have been really early in America right now, because it's only 12 o'clock for me. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm really good. How are you? Oh my god, that was sketchy as fuck. I'm drinking a coffee and a cinnamon roll. Cool. There we go. All that we've found over there has gone. Hello, Nat Scutty23. Welcome to the stream. I'm very good. That's good to hear. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How are you, Nat Scutty23? Welcome to the stream. I am sorry about yesterday. Yes, I did a later stream yesterday. Do I believe in UFOs? Of course I do. I'll tell you what, I bought a book. I found in the UK now. In the UK now, they're basically turning old... I don't know if they're doing it everywhere. In the UK now, they're turning like old abandoned units into like free bookstores. Where you can go in, put a book there that you don't want to read anymore. And that you're... And you can take a book. So I found one on cover-ups the other day, guys, and like conspiracy theories. So you have obviously Roswell. You have Roswell. Let me grab it a second. You have Roswell, but the UK has let me find what the name is. You have Roswell. America has Roswell, but the UK has something similar. They have that's the Titanic. No, that's I just want to get... Sorry, just grabbing this book on cover-ups a second, guys. Some of them are quite interesting, like, obviously, Watergate's in here. But we have a UFO thing similar to Roswell. Let me just think what it's called. UK... So the UK has... Oh, Rendlesham Forest. The UK has Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk. In December 1980, there was loads of unexplained lights, which to this day they believe that aliens landed in the UK. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, UFOs are amazing. What are we doing today? I don't actually know. I've just come on, started stream. I've just started streaming it. You know, 11:30 in the morning, and thought, do you know what? We're gonna start streaming early for once. What is your book's age limit? My book age limit? It depends. Could the US government have alien tech? I'm going to be honest though, Skatepunk, on that regard. I think the UK does as well. I don't think that they have like alien tech in a... Well, I don't know. I'm convinced I've seen a UFO. I will be honest, guys. I'm convinced that I've seen a UFO. I saw a light. I saw a flash of light in the sky. I saw a flash of light in the sky, too fast to be a plane. I saw it hover for a second, and then it just disappear. And I'm like, it's too fast to be a plane. I don't know, but I don't know which government, whether the UK or America have more. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Elderich. Welcome to the stream. I wouldn't know that, to be honest, Skatepunk. I think it's more that every country has their sort of sayings. Like, for example, the ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians, some of their stuff looks like designs of alien ships. It's really interesting. Play every end and club step. Actually, going on to... Yeah. And also, I don't think America... when you're talking about UFOs, I don't think America has more involvement with UFOs. I think it's more that the Americans love making films about them. I think the Americans love making films about it. And there's a joke in Doctor Who. I know a lot of you haven't heard of Doctor Who. There's a joke in Doctor Who, actually, about the British government in Doctor Who have a time travel device. And they haven't even told the Americans that they've got it. We love our sci-fi. Yeah. I mean, the UK loves its sci-fi as well. Yeah, there's a joke in Doctor Who, actually, that the UK forces have a time travel device. They have like a time travel watch, and there's a joke in the episode where they say not even our allies know that we have this. And they say that, and this character says, "Why don't the Americans know?" You trust the Americans with a time travel device. You've seen their movies. They're talking about like Back to the Future. They're talking about like hot tub time machine, whatever it's called. Back to the Future. And there's a joke in it that they can't trust the Americans with time travel, so they haven't told them that they've got a time travel device. it's a really good episode actually, guys. I gotta be honest, guys. Do you think time travel is possible? Well, it is possible. 100% is possible. Technically, time travel is whatever you make it, really. You know, if I were to get on a plane, go to America, you know, I would arrive in the past. If I was to get onto a plane and go to America, you know, I'd arrive the same time I left. You know, if I was to get on a plane at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, if I was to get on a plane at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, a plane to the United States takes 6 hours, 5 hours. So technically, if I was to get on a plane to America at 1 in the afternoon, when I get back, it would be when I get there, it'd be 1 in the afternoon. Time travel's whatever you make it. So getting on a plane and going to America from the UK, technically you've time travelled because you've gone back, you've arrived there the same time you left. Because technically, America being 5 hours behind on the means that, you know, if you left at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK, you get there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in America. Or, well, it depends where you go, actually. I think New York's like 4 hours behind. That's kind of weird, though. Actually, it's kind of weird. If it's 4 o'clock in New York, if it's 12 o'clock in New York, it's 4 o'clock in London. Yeah, time travel's definitely possible, but even time travel's possible. For example, I think it's like a black hole, for example. If you go past a black hole, if you go near a black hole and then obviously pull away, because of how the black hole works, time is slower. Time is faster around a black hole. So, if you were to try and get away from the black hole and you were successfully able to, if you were successful, you'd never know. I don't know. That's the thing. Hold on a minute. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, if you were to hover near an event horizon for an hour, years to decades could pass on Earth. So when you get back, so an hour there, you'd come back and it'd be like it could be a decade. You know, so say I did that. So say I did that, guys. I could age an hour. Some of you could age 10 years. You know, I could get back, and people born in 2000 and it could be. You never know. It could be a wormhole. You never know. That's the thing. You never know. What was I gonna say, guys? I was gonna say something. But yeah, so in that time travel, if you came back like 10 years later, you know, everyone around you would be 10 years older. But also, you know, people born in 2012 would now be the same age as me. If you did that. Being there for an hour and, you know, a decade could pass. Crazy. But I said, if you were there, say you were there for 6 months. Let's have a look. If you spend 6 months in close proximity to a black hole, the time path on Earth could range from 6 months to 1,000 years. Six months could equate to 30,000 years. One hour equates to 7 years on Earth. You know, so if I was, you know, in 7 years, guys, I'll be 31. In 7 years, I'll be almost 31. So everyone born in 2009 would now be the same age as me. Yeah. But 6 months could be 30,000 years. Jeez, that's just incredible, isn't it? That breaks my brain to think about. Yeah, if you were next to a black hole for 6 months, the time that passed on Earth would be 30,000 years. You'd come back and it'd be a completely different world. It would be, wouldn't it? The world would be completely different. You know, there'd be 30,000 years of more history on the top of it. Rather than being 2026, it would be, you know, 30,026. Like, crazy. Yeah, that does break my brain to think about. Yeah, 101 of you have watched this stream in 37 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, that does break my brain to think about. That could be an idea for a novel. Do you know what? Yeah, I might think of that. I'm probably not going to publish another novel this year, guys, because I've got 3 coming out. Yeah, that could be, do you know what? I'm going to write that. I'm gonna write that down. That's actually really good. I'm gonna just write that into my notes. 30,000 years. Yeah, 6 months. What would I do with that? Hold on. So I'm not going to write another novel this year, guys, but that's because I am publishing one next week. I entered an Amazon novel writing competition, guys. I've entered, and my entry will come out next in a few days' time. It will come out on May 2nd, guys. This story is a family story, guys, so anyone can read this story. Anyone can read this story. It's going to be called One Last Christmas. It's going to be called One Last Christmas. And it is literally, and I'm going to say this, guys, have I showed you guys the Christmas short film I had to do for my uni work, guys? Have I showed you guys that on the stream? I don't know if I have or not. But even if I hadn't, I did a short film for in my first year of uni. My short film idea got picked. I come up with a story called One Last Christmas. So I come up with a story about there's a lady that's dying of cancer, but so her family find out and they give her one last Christmas. So they her family find out and give her one last Christmas. My uni lecturer rewrote the whole script, and then basically it became not what it should have been. But I've took all my notes. I've took every note that I had on it, and I've rewrote it into this novel that comes out next week. So what should have been my short film my short film idea for college, for uni, has now become a fully fledged novel. And it's everything that I was going to do had I been allowed to. But my uni lecturer basically changed everything, including the name. So I was forced to change it to Last Christmas. But I thought One Last Christmas had a much better like ring to it myself. So yeah, that comes out next week, guys. It comes out on the 2nd of May. So I believe, guys, it comes out a week tomorrow, guys. I took everything that I wrote from my short film and redid it. But yeah, my uni lecturer, guys, changed everything. He changed the name of the He changed the name of the film. He changed the name of the characters. The only thing that survived was the main character was called Mary. The only thing that survived was that the main character was called Mary. Michael and Margaret, the two children, got changed to George and Claire. The grandchildren were absolutely cut out indefinitely from the short film. But, guys, everyone on this stream, I've entered it for a competition, so the more sales we get, guys, the more chance we have of winning it. So I would love it, guys, if everyone on here now and watching the stream in the future if they could purchase a copy. That's what we're aiming to do, guys. We're aiming to win this competition. I think I should read. I think actually, guys, I should read the blurb of the book. That might be a good idea. All Mary Miggins wants is to spend Christmas with her family, but there's a problem. Her children, Michael and Margaret, can't stand each other. They haven't had a good family gathering in years. Mary, who is hiding some secrets and starting to show her age, is concealing something important. There's a mystery unfolding that could ruin Christmas and damage her relationships with her children forever. Can they survive Christmas without killing each other? Can they survive Christmas without killing each other? That is the question, though. It's every man's worst nightmare, guys. The family feud. Oh, my nose. Sorry, guys. Alright. What? That shouldn't be possible. That shouldn't be possible. No view channel. How did that... I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened, guys. But, my short film... my video announcer tab in my Discord server, someone was able to type in it, and I don't get how they were able to do that. I don't actually understand how they were able to do that. That don't even make sense. Anyway. There we go. Do. Oh, pardon me. I don't know what we should do, guys. Everyone, please suggest some build ideas in the stream. Hello, Nifty Porkstar. Welcome to the stream. A UFO. I want to build a UFO. Tell you what, let's go to the ideas world then and do that. We can design one on the ideas world. Actually, I did design a little rocket somewhere. A library. We have got a library. We do have a library. We have two. We have a library in my house. Hold on. This is my library. This is my library design. This is my house library design. I mean, I think it looks amazing. How long have you been streaming? About 50 minutes. I started streaming early today. I woke up early. What are we near? I did make a little rocket. We made this one. We made this little rocket. So we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going on a trip in our favourite rocket ship. And then I made these two things, guys. I made these two things. These aren't lightsabers. These are much older than lightsabers. I built. Are you in creative? Yeah, this is my ideas world. It's on a different. We're on a different world. These are not lightsabers. These are sonic screwdrivers. I built. I built the Doctor's sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. So the one with the metal. The one with the metal spikes and the green light is the 11th Doctor's, and then the one with the grey and then the blue light is the 10th Doctor's. Although the 10th Doctor's had a little blue line going down. The 10th Doctor's had a bit of a blue line going down here, but it was a bit hard to add that. Yeah, they're not grab. You can't grab anything with them. They're not grabby. Because for it to be grabby, they would have to go the other way. To be grabby, they would have to go the other way. They would have to come out and grab that way. But the grabby sort of things are inverted. They're in the other way. Let's find a place to build a UFO. Tell you what, over here, oh my god, my nose. Over here should be pretty good, I think. How about, I think 3, 2, 1, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, no, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, and then 2. So we need a disc. We're going to need a disc. I think we're going to need like a disc shape. So I mean, it doesn't have to be that detailed, does it? I don't think it has to be that detailed, so... Right, we're going to build... Turn... What should we call this UFO? This UFO here, guys, what do you think we should call him? I think we should call him Damien. Why have we got 3 here? Oh, it's because as the disc goes out, it gets bigger, doesn't it? The Crucible. Omega. Oh yeah, the Crucible. Ironically, the Crucible was the name of a ship in Doctor Who. The Daleks built a massive, like, the Daleks in Doctor Who built a massive ball-shaped ship. It was called the Dalek Crucible. Oh, my nose. Guys, have you ever seen a R-rated horror? Have you guys ever seen an R-rated UFO show, science fiction show? I've noticed you don't see a lot of that anymore. You don't really see science fiction TV shows that are like darker. You don't see them a lot anymore. If I grab some more Potion of Swiftness. Potion of Swiftness 2, there's nothing wrong with it. It should give us a minute. It only gives me 30 seconds. This should be our ship. Oh, my nose. There we go. Amazing. A float. What do you think, guys? Tell you what we could do, which, if we were to build this... Oh, sorry, my nose. If we were to build this on my survival world, I would build it, but I'd stick beacons. I'd bury beacons underneath it, so it looks like so it looks like a light from the ship. Or I've got an idea. Someone wanted me to build an orbital strike cannon the other day. Let's go build an orbital strike cannon. Fine. Let's just leave those blocks. Where's our block? There it is. Let's make a little cube. 3 by 3. One down. One up. One down. One up. I suppose it don't have to be detailed, do it? Have you ever seen Star Trek? I have seen Star Trek. Yes, of course I have. The films are, well, the new films, the 2009 ones, are on my desk, are on my shelf somewhere. Star Trek is interesting. Star Trek is interesting. Fun fact about Star Trek, actually, everybody. Fun fact: Star Trek want to do a crossover with Doctor Who. Star Trek, it's a really interesting point of view, but yeah, Star Trek for years have wanted to do a crossover with Doctor Who, and they're still trying. They still want to do that. The bosses of Star Trek and bosses of Doctor Who want to do a crossover with them. The Doctor Who bosses want to do a crossover with Star Trek. The Star Trek bosses want to do a crossover with Star Trek, but at the moment they can't get the companies to agree. So that this beacon should work, shouldn't it? Or do I have to put a hole through here then? Yeah. If I put like a... Guys, this is our orbital cannon. So if you come from here, it does look like that, doesn't it? Now that just looks cool, doesn't it? Looks like we're going for a portal. Looks like the Doctor Who logo intro actually. Ooh. Oh no, I've been targeted by an orbital defense cannon. That does look quite cool. Let's make another orbital defense cannon then. Yes, to answer everyone the question though, I have seen Star Trek. Star Trek is great, everybody. So, this is our orbital defense cannon then. Do you like it more or less than stars? Wow! I'm gonna be... honest on that regard. If I was to rank science fiction shows, I would have to stick. If I was to rank science fiction stuff, I would have to put Doctor Who first, because we wouldn't have Star Trek, we wouldn't have Star Wars. A lot of these science fiction shows that we have, we wouldn't have it without Doctor Who. Star Trek, I believe, might have started a little bit before Doctor Who. Or maybe just afterwards. Star Trek started in... No. I thought the original... No, Star Trek started in 1966. Yeah, we wouldn't have... Without Doctor Who, we wouldn't have any of these. Star Trek started in 66. Okay. But yeah, look, Star Trek is great, but what Star Wars did was unique, if you get what I mean. Star Wars was unique. If you go and watch a Star Trek film, it's always brand new. You know, the ships are great. Every city is modern. Star Wars was the first science fiction show, really, that, you know, they went... the buildings were made to look like they'd been there a long time. Star Wars didn't make everything look new. George Lucas made it so it looked... The world looked lived in. the world looked lived in. Like when you go to Tatooine, you know, Tatooine was sandy, but it was weathered. It looked like some of the buildings looked like they'd been there for thousands of years. Whereas if you go and watch Star Trek, it doesn't look like people live there, just because there's no mess. There's no everything's like sleek. What George Lucas did with Star Wars was unique because he made lived-in worlds. All the worlds that he created in Star Wars all looked like people actually lived in them. If you get what I mean. I will say though, J.J. Abrams' Star Trek films did it similar. You know, you can see the bit when you're in London, you can see some of the older buildings still there in the corner. That kind of worked. London Star Trek. Yeah, they kind of did it in in Star Trek, for example. You could see that if I load up this image that I was looking at of London, of the futuristic London in the 23rd century, you could still see places like St. Paul's Cathedral being there. But yeah, that's what I think. Like they're both. I don't hate any of either of them. I love them both equally. I think Star Wars though. I probably love Star Wars a little bit more, but I love both films. I love both Star Trek. But if I was to pick a science fiction, if I was to pick a science fiction thing to watch, I would pick Doctor Who. If I was to pick a science fiction thing, it would be Doctor Who, because Doctor Who's just got more episodes. Doctor Who has over 900 episodes. I mean, Doctor Who has 900 episodes, but I haven't watched every episode of the classic era. But Doctor Who 2005 to 2010 is one of the greatest things ever written. I watched an episode the other day that a really good episode that I'd totally forgot about. I started rewatching Doctor Who series 4 of the newly revived era. I watched the first episode, the second episode, the third episode. I watched 4, 5, 6. I watched, actually saying that, guys, I think I watched 10 episodes. I watched Partners in Crime. Partners in Time. Oh, I gotta remember what that episode is called now. Let me think what I'm looking for. Doctor Who series 4. No, 4. Doctor Who series 4. What's the episodes? Oh no, I watched The Voyage of the Damned, Partners in Crime. The Fires of Pompeii, Planet of the Ood, The Sontaran Stratagem, The Poison Sky, The Doctor's Daughter, The Unicorn and the Wasp, Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead. And I got on to Midnight. But Midnight I had watched a couple of months ago, so I was tempted to whether I skip Midnight and then jump to Turn Left. But Hello, hello human, hello nifty porkstar, welcome to the stream. But I don't know. But if we're talking about science fiction shows, guys, most shows want these viewing figures. David Tennant's last season as the Doctor in Doctor Who raked in 10 million. The last episode of Series 4 raked in 10 million viewers overnight. This is before we had streaming sites, and obviously you could watch on demand. You had to generally, record what you wanted to watch through the record button on the remote. But yeah, Doctor Who Series 4, it consistently got 8 to 10 million viewers each week. Cool. Yeah, Journey's End got 10,500,000. Stolen Earth got 8.78 million. Turn Left got 8 million. Midnight got 8 million. Forest of the Dead got 7.8 million. Silence of the Library got 6.2 million. The Unicorn and the Wasp got 8.41 million. Doctor's Daughter got 7.3 million. Poison Sky got 6.3 million. The Sontaran Stratagem got 7 million. The Planet of the Youth got 7.5. The Fires of Pompeii got 9 million. Partners in Crime got 9 million. And The Voyage of the Damned, because it was Christmas, got 13 million people sat down and watched the episode. That's incredible. But that's only British figures, guys. That's only British figures. So out of a population of about 63 million back then, 13 million people sat down and watched it. That's those figures are crazy. I will be back in a second. I'm back, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, I just had to nip off and get some food. There we go. So, welcome to the stream. Human, if you're still on here, it was you that said about the orbital strike cannon, wasn't it? We've designed one. We've designed an orbital strike cannon that, with the beacon, has its own, you know, locking mechanism. This is our orbital strike cannon. It has its target range. It targets. It finds its target. And it drops the missile. Boom. We were the missile. What else should we think of, like, look at building? No idea. Do 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 do. Oh, ow, I've got cramp. Right, I have a notification to look at. Let's pop back to the survival world, I think. How is everybody here on this stream? No idea. Right. How is that even possible? Really want to try that now. I'm back. Welcome back. We want to run an experiment. Is this what has happened? I want to know now. Welcome back. So this is what's happened then. We've had mud, we've had dirt over here, that this dirt has now become mycelium. Which is kind of cool, actually. Oh. I kind of want to know how that's happened. If I just had any dirt anywhere, that would be nice. I don't, but we could probably get some from somewhere. No. That was just enough to fix that, so good. Now, so if we're while we're watching this, so this mycelium should just be, this mycelium should be doing this then, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's what's happening then. The mycelium has just turned. If there's dirt there, the mycelium is basically. But we got some mycelium, which is fantastic. Good. Fantastic, tastic. Good. Ah, ha ha ha. Got an itchy hand. Oh, put a bit of granite there as well. And some andesite. Right then. Let's go this way, guys. Actually, let's take... We don't have a button to go through this way. Let's go into this place here. It's become night time. Right, so I'm gonna head down here and we're gonna go into here. Fantastic, tastic, Doctor Who. That's just the word that's popped into my head. Hello, Chicken Jockey. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Chicken Jockey. Right, what are we going to do now, guys? Do you use cheats in this world? No, this is pure survival. This is a survival world. It's a survival world, and we're in survival. I can't use cheats either in this world, because if I did use cheats, I wouldn't get XP, I wouldn't get achievements in this world. So we got another chest in here, just larking about. Wait, how long did this take you? I've been playing on this world. I've been playing on this world since 2016. I've been playing on this world for a long time. This world has been my Minecraft world for nearly 10 years. It'd be It'd be 10 years old. Well, there's been some duplication. There's been some duplication and all that, but that's not really cheating. That's not really cheating when you're in a world. When you're in a world where you've got no. When you've got no updates. When you're in a world when you've got no updates because your Minecraft version has been discontinued for over a year, it's not really cheating duplicating a block that you only have one of. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, because this is the old Minecraft version, I only have 3,000. I can only go 3,000 blocks. So duplicating isn't really cheating when you can only go 3,000 blocks. But I only duplicate like materials if I need it, if need be. I only duplicate materials if I really need them. Like for example, packed ice. I only had one ice spike. On this world. So I duplicated the packed ice that I got from there, so I had enough to actually use it for something. There we go. So we've cleaned up this space here. The bed can come as well. We've cleaned up the space there. All this will be taken away sometime. Cool, I just started my own forever word. And I'm on day 300. Cool. I can't tell you what day I'm on. Because my Legacy Console Edition doesn't count the days. But if I put this word onto Bedrock, I know I'm on at least 10,000. I'm on at least 11,000. Because I've had this word for so long, I'm on at least 10 to 11,000. Yeah, go into Bedrock, put in a copy of it on Bedrock, and then turning days counter does work. Yeah, so I'm on about a 10 or 11,000 days in this Minecraft world. Which is crazy. Always count my day on science. I suppose you could, yeah. Or you could write it down on paper. Or you could write it down in a notepad so it doesn't clog up the signs. But that is one way of doing it. That's actually quite a clever way of doing it, to be honest. This is a project we've just finished, so I'm always, because this world is 10 years old, I want to build some, hello Nifty Pork Star. You don't have to say hello Nifty Pork Star. You've been here 4 times today and said hello. I don't think you need to say hello for the 4th time. Yeah, my world, guys. What's my fave build in my world? Well, I'll probably instead of telling you, I'll show you them. So one of my favourites is the roller coaster. We've just finished it literally as of a couple of days ago. We probably used a million pieces of wood in this build. Hi. Hello Nifty Pork Star. That's big. It goes underground as well for a good 100 blocks or so. One of my other favourite builds is the snowman. This snowman is absolutely huge. Snow globe is my favourite. Yeah, we're going to go to the snow globe in a minute. That's the small snow globe. We built a small one, then we built a bigger one. This is the Winter Wonderland. Some of my favourite builds are in here. I really like the watchtower here. I really like the ice house here. And I also really like the ice watchtower. I built a watchtower out of ice as well, and I really like that. And I do like these candy canes. So then we'll head to another one, which the one that I'm looking for will go to. What's my oldest build? My oldest build is probably the greenhouse. We'll go there. We'll go there in a minute. It just happens to be 400 or 500 blocks that way. But I think we'll go to what my two of my favorite builds are. So the circus tent's up there. Actually, there's the circus tent's up there. If we were to go across here, though. Hello, Egg. Welcome to the stream. If I was to go... Right, here we go. This is one of my favourites. This is one of my favourites, guys. This is... That's where I built my house on the left. Yeah. That had my shop. Yeah, your shop would have been about here, I think. Would have been about here. Right, so the mini game here, guys. This is Gladiator Spleef. So it's Spleef. It's a Spleef mini game, but it's designed to look like a Roman amphitheatre. Did I watch Stampy back in the day? Occasionally. Occasionally. I didn't really watch much YouTube back then, though. Egg, we finally finished the roller coaster. We finally finished the roller coaster. We're gonna go over to the snow globe in a second. I just want to go about time. Well, we ran out of wood. But I kept on trying to make it bigger and bigger. The problem with me was that I was building the roller coaster, and I kept thinking, "Oh, we'll finish it here, and then we'll have it go back around." And then I kept thinking to the start, and I kept going, "But I want it a little bigger. I want it a little bigger. Oh, I think we should take it up again." Okay, this is one of my other favourite builds. This is King of the Hill. Well. Other people created mini games. Like Stampy wasn't the only person to be creating mini games back then. Like he didn't invent Spleef and things like that. But this one, guys, I invented myself. This one I invented myself. In fact, we'll sleep at the top of here a second. I created a mini game. Shader. Well, I think so. I think shaders look nice. Well, obviously, Glowbeans, who was on the stream, doesn't agree with me. Yeah, I know, just reminded me a bit. Yeah, I mean, I've drew inspiration from him, but I've drew inspiration from a load of other people as well. Stampy SB737 was another one that I got a lot of inspiration from. This minigame here, guys, is about fighting. You get a stick from there, which we need to put some sticks back in here. You get a stick from here, and you cannot fight someone in here, your host pod. But you can fight your opponent across this whole map. So I've just fallen to the level lower on, but we can get back up via the block here. Basically, it's about being king of the hill. So if I go to here, I can get the ladder up to this one. But if I go to here, I can also across here, guys, you can fight more and more, and it's about knocking your opponent off and being king of the hill and being you know, the highest person up. Right, so if I jump down from here, if I jump down to the parkour area, we could now head straight towards the snow globe, which the snow globe is... There it is. The snow globe is one of the biggest things I've built. It's one of the coolest builds. Joe, you know I actually don't know, Egg, to be honest. I don't play Bedrock a lot. I don't really play Bedrock a lot. I only really play Legacy. What days do you stream? Every day. Every day. Every day, roughly 3 o'clock. Roughly 3 o'clock, but sometimes I might start the stream later. Like last night, I didn't start the stream till 5 o'clock because I went on a walk, guys. I went on like a 5-mile walk in the woods. So, there we go. We are in the snow globe, guys. We are in the snow globe. These are genuine trees, by the way, as well. These are genuine trees. You can see a 363-degree panoramic view. So that's where we've just come across. We were literally by that circus tent just now. And that's the roller coaster from this side. Are you British? I am British, yes. Over here then, guys, you can see the town. You can see the monument to celebrate 5,000 subscribers. You can see the Everton crest there. Yeah, this is my favourite. This is my favourite build on this world. This is my favourite build on this world, but it's because it was just... I hadn't really built anything. I built loads of stuff on this world, but this was one of the first things that this is one of the first newish things that I built on here, and it was just... What I built was absolutely crazy. I'm Canadian, cool. Hello Llama, welcome to the stream. We're just in my snow globe right now. I'm showing off this build. So if I go down, guys. Hello Joe, am I early? Yeah, you can be early. You can't be late to a stream. You can always be early. I mean, the stream's only been on an hour, so that is early. Welcome to the stream. Plus, the stream's early today. I started streaming at 11:30 in the morning. Damn. Well, you technically are early because it's only 1 o'clock. It's only 1:30 for me, so technically you are early because I started the stream early today. That's the snow globe, guys. We were just in there. We were just in that snow globe. For me, it's 3:30. Cool. Guys, it's 8:30 AM for me. Wow. Everyone on this stream right now, I'm gonna make a little announcement later on. We got like a 2-hour difference. Yeah. Everyone on the stream, I'm going to make a little announcement later on. It's 1:30 for me, like Joe. Yeah. I'm going to make a little announcement later on in the stream. Half 1, half 2, half 3. What are the odds of that? Yeah. What are the odds of that? I don't know. Slim, rare, possibly. I don't know. So, bollocks. So I think I'm right. I think I'm right in proving that yeah, the mycelium was expanding. Basically, the mycelium was expanding. I will probably be here for most streams. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. We're now 96 subscribers away from hitting 8,300. I want to hit 9,000 as soon as possible, guys, because I want to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. As it stands, guys, we are getting closer and closer every day. We're getting closer and closer every day to hitting that goal, which is just crazy. They're the best one, yeah. When will the announcement be announced? Well, I can announce it now, guys. I'm bringing out a book next month. I've wrote a novel for a competition, guys, and I'm publishing it next week. I'm publishing this book on the 2nd of May. Where is my Minecraft house? It's right here. My Minecraft house is right here. Yeah, I'm publishing a book, guys, next week. For what's it called? It's going to be called One Last Christmas, guys. You can pre-order the ebook now, guys. The ebook, you can already pre-order the ebook. It's available everywhere in the world. Every country. Basically, guys, the more sales I get, the more chance I get of winning the book, of winning the competition. So, yeah, it comes out. The book is called One Last Christmas. It's about a family. It's about an old lady. She's dying. She's terminally ill and dying, and she hasn't told her family. And her family find out, and they give her one last Christmas. How much money is it? It depends what countries you're from. Because some countries charge more for printing. It's more expensive to print in different countries. So it depends what country you're from. So for example, you just said you're from Canada, if I remember correctly. Did you just say you're from Canada? Yeah. So in Canada, it's $7 Canadian. In Canada, the ebook is $7 Canadian. Because it costs more to print in Canada. In Canada, it costs more to print, so I can't put it any cheaper than that in Canada. So the ebook version, guys, is $7 Canadian, 36 cents or whatever they call it. Okay, do you get money? Yeah, I get money I get money from Amazon for every sale from every sale. So I get a cut. Wait, is this your job? Is this my job? YouTube, what? I do get paid by YouTube, but not a lot. It's not enough to be considered a job. This isn't my job because I don't earn enough money from YouTube for it to be considered a job. For it to be considered a job, I don't get enough money from YouTube. The book writing thing is just it's just basically a side thing. But yeah, I get paid for every book I sell. Guys. So basically, If you guys buy a book, I get paid for the book. It's not, yeah, it's not why. It's not really a hobby though. Technically, it's not really a hobby because it is more of a job. It is more of a job. It's more of a job because I get paid for it. So yeah. Yeah, I get paid for every book I sell. But also in this competition that I've entered for, basically the higher chance I've got a higher chance of winning the competition if I make it. What is your job? I don't have a job right now. I don't have a job right now, guys, because I can't find one. I had a job interview a few weeks ago. Thought it went well. And then I got an email saying, "Sorry, we like you, but there's people with better experience." But you know, it's one of those. They were honest, yeah, but that kind of made me feel. But that kind of had a negative effect on me, though. We like you, but sorry, we're not giving you the. We're not giving you the job. I found that more. I found that more cheeky. Yeah, they liked me. I liked that they liked me, but I found that the fact they added that onto the I found that bit like a little bit of cheeky. We liked you, but sorry, you haven't got the job. But that's just me, though. Well, they were honest. But what partially annoyed me, though, is it was more of a development role. It was more of a development role. They wanted they wanted to have 2 content specialists, guys, and they wanted to have 2 people that could work in content. So they wanted a junior, and that's what I applied for, guys. I applied for like a junior content creator, and it was like a development role because they want to have 2 content developers, creators, and for this company. And I thought, wow, all right, that's good. And the interview went well. It was because I didn't mention familiarity with the company, but it was bullshit because I did. But you know, it's one of those. It's not always going to go your way, guys. Did you go to college or uni? In the UK, you go to both, because college and uni are 2 completely different things. In the UK, you go to both. Well, you don't have to, but you do college from 16 to 18, and then you do uni from 18 to 21. In my case, though, I didn't have good enough grades to go straight onto a level 3 course. So I had to do a year's course. I had to do a level 2 course for a year, then do a level 3 course for 2 years, and then I did a uni course. So it ended up, I finished university when I was 22. Well, yeah, so I have a degree, guys. I have a degree, guys. But that degree's not helping me out at the moment. But yeah, cool. Cool. Ow. Oh, my leg. What was I gonna say? I was gonna do something. Oh my god, my back. Yeah, how is everybody on this stream today? Guys, August will feel weird. August will feel weird on this Minecraft world. This Minecraft world, being on this Minecraft world will be really weird in August. My sister gets way better grades than me, so it's hard to compete with a kid. But then that's not what you're trying to do, though. You shouldn't be trying to compete on grades. Now, some people are just naturally smarter. Some people are just naturally smarter. Joe is an athlete. I am not an athlete. I am beyond an athlete. I am not an athlete. Me an athlete, egg. Yeah, I am not an athlete. I'm a fat fleet, if anything. If anything, the only athlete I could be is in the eating competition. You're not fat. Well, I am. Technically I am. But thank you. I am joking. I'm not as overweight as I joke about being, but I am well over 200 pounds. Hello, Nifty Porkstar. Hello. Yeah, not an athlete. Yeah. Just go to Planet Fitness. I don't need to go to Planet Fitness. I'm only like 218 pounds or whatever. I don't need to go to Planet Fitness. I'm actually quite healthy, guys. I just make jokes about being overweight because it's a good well, it's not good, but making jokes about overweight, guys, being overweight, you've got to encourage people that are, that's not fat. It is for my height. It is for my height. You got to think, the taller you are, the higher you. The taller you are, less weight looks less. So if you are shorter, so say for example, say for example, Chicken Jockey, you're, I don't know, 6'2", say for example you're like 6'4", 230 pounds. 230 pounds is going to look a lot less on you than it does on someone that's much shorter. because it's why people that are, say, 7 foot, it's why people that are, you know, 7 foot can weigh 300 pounds and they look skinny, because I'm 6'6", Jesus. That was just a example though. But yeah, if you are generally 6'6", yeah, 218 pounds isn't gonna look. £218 isn't going to look big on you. But for someone that's much shorter than that, £218 is going to look like a lot. I mean, I'm joking, guys. I'm not actually that fat, but it's like, for example, there's a basketball player in Canada. There's a basketball player playing in America, Canada, one of them. He's 7'9", and he's like 336 pounds or something like that. But he looks skinny because 336 pounds and 7'9". How tall am I? I'm just about 5'9". Just about, guys. By like a fraction of by like half a centimetre. By like a fraction of a centimetre. Oh my god. So yeah. I'm 5'10" and a half now. Your mother and your brother are 5'4". That's surprising, but you're like nearly 20, Egg. To be honest, I haven't grown since I haven't grown since I was 17. I haven't grown since I was 17. I mean, I'm 23 now, so I'm not going to grow any more. But yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm the tallest person in my family, but it's like, yeah, I stopped growing when I was 15. I reached 5'7" when I was 15. And then I didn't grow for 2 years. I grew 2 inches when I was like 17, and then I just didn't grow. I just didn't grow again. Which is just interesting. But yeah, like there was a person in my college class. They were shorter than me. Your ears and your nose grow to your door. I didn't know that. Yeah, one of my a guy that was in my college class. They were shorter than me when we started college, and then they were like 2-3 inches taller than me when we finished. So yeah, I think they were 5'6". I think they were 5'6" when they started, and like 5'10" when they finished. So I think they were like an inch or two taller than me when they finished college, despite the fact that they were shorter than me when they started, which is kind of funny. To be honest, guys, I never had a growth spurt in my life. I never had a growth spurt. So when I was 11, I was 4'7". When I was 13, I was 5 foot. When I was 14, I was like 5'1", 5'2". When I was 15, I was 5'7". And then when I was 17, I was 5'9". And that was it. Although there is a condition, though. There is a condition where people can grow into their early 30s, which is bizarre. That a YouTuber that I used to watch had it,
A YouTuber I used to watch had it. They were like 6'1" when they were 18, and when they were 30, they were 6'7". So they grew 6 inches from when they were 18 to 30. Which is crazy, isn't it? Be back in a second. I'm back, sorry. Are you Loki? Are you his or his what? No, I don't know Egg. Egg just watches the streams. Hello, Aragon. Welcome to the stream. I can't touch my toes. To be honest, I can't do that either. But damn, I thought we had something, Joe. To be honest, I can't touch my toes either, guys. But that's probably because I have bad. If I try and lean over and touch my toes, basically my knees hurt, so can't do it. How old is my Minecraft world? 9 years, 8 months. 9 years, 8 months, and 2 days. My back is too stiff. I mean, if you're 6'6", it would be, because that's like... You're like a foot taller than the average person. Get away. Who do I hear in the background? That's my sister just not shutting up. Basically, my sister has like conditions, guys. My sister has like conditions and just doesn't stop talking to people in the background. Doesn't stop talking. It doesn't know how to talk quietly. But yeah, But yeah. There we go. Give her the 1-2 knuckle sandwich. What? Knock someone out for not shutting up? That's just... No, that's just wrong. So I'm just finishing these crisps off a sec. Tell her I said hi. Try not to be weird. There we go. Do you know what, guys? In August, when this world turns 10 years old, this is going to be so weird. This world will be so weird. This will be so weird when this world turns 10 years old. We don't have females here. Well, we do have females, though. We do have females that watch the streams. We do have females that watch the streams, just not a lot. Why? I don't know why that is, though. I don't know why that is. Is it because they don't like my content or something, or? I don't know. I don't know. Is it because my I scared a girl off. I scared a girl off my friend's Discord server by the fact that she was scared of my voice. Me sniffing like this nowadays. No, that is true. Oh yeah, I scared a girl off my friend's Discord server with the fact. So we had this Romanian girl join, and she basically was scared of my accent. A bit more of a feminist. Yeah, I scared a girl off my friend's Discord server by the fact that she was from another country and then she just heard my voice. Do I have a girlfriend? I do not. I do not, guys. But what was I gonna say, guys, on this stream? But yeah. But you have pub woe. That actually, when I did that face reveal on that stream the other week, when I did that face reveal to promote my book the other week, I was hoping people would be asking questions about the book, not oh Jesus, you've got some thick eyebrows. What face reveal? I published a book a couple of weeks ago, so I did a video of me holding the book. It's about to become night time, so we'll take a sleep here. Is it still there? Well, the video's still there, yeah. Why would I take it down? But because promoting the book is very important. Promoting the book was important. Oh, thank you guys. Sorry, I just finished those crisps I was eating. There we go. So, what am I gonna do? Gonna go this way. Gonna go that way. We're gonna hop across the. We're gonna hop a dop a hop a dop a dop a dop a hop. We're gonna hop a dop a hop a dop a hop a dop a hop. Jar's aura. I don't know. Joe doesn't have aura. Bro, those comments. Yeah. Honestly, I was hoping the comments would be about the book, and it was, your eyebrows look weird. Joe, there's something wrong with your eyebrows. No, there's nothing wrong with the eyebrows. It's called a monobrow. And yes, my eyebrows join. And all the comments. Oh, I even got a comment on my Discord server that said, you're not lying about being fat. I'm like, alright then. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I am overweight, but thanks. I mean, I am overweight, guys, but if you don't, just trim it. No, I love it. I love it. I think I pull it off. I'm not trimming it, guys. I'm not. The thing is, though, guys, I'm not trimming it because obviously I don't mind it. But it's all the comments. It's all, you're not fat. I am though. That's the thing. Like, that was shot from the front angle. I am overweight, guys. I'm always between 215 and 218 pounds. For my height, which I am just about 5'9", for my height, it does put me into the overweight. It doesn't put me into the obese category, but it puts me overweight. But it's not a problem, guys. But it's never been a problem. That's not really... Joey's a beast, not obese. I like that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case. I don't really think that's the case, Chicken Jockey. But, you never know. Could be worse. Could be worse. It could be worse. I know a guy that was at least 400 pounds. And shorter than me. No, the facts are facts. You never know, because you've got to prove the facts exist as well, though. It could be worse. I don't understand this, guys. I don't understand this. Can you guys understand this? Why would people lie about their height? I don't get it. Why would people lie about their height? I don't understand this. Never understood it. In America, I know this is the case. In America, they add their shoes as part of their height. Like, what? In America, they add their shoes as part of their height. Yeah. I don't understand this. So, like, there's a person who's in my friend's Discord server. He claims to us he's 5'6", but I'm like, there's a guy in my friend's Discord server. He claims he's 5'6", but I know he's not 5'6". Because he makes me look tall. But yeah, so this guy in my friend's Discord server, he claims he's 5'6", but I'm 5'9". Someone that's 5'6" is only 7 centimeters shorter than 5'9". this guy, I know he's more than 7 centimeters shorter than me. He's more like 10, 11 centimeters shorter. Not 6, not 7. Did stream end? No, I muted the mic for a moment because there was a noise in the background. But yeah, this guy I know. Yeah, claims he's 5'6". But if he was 5'6", he'd only be about 7 centimeters shorter than me. So if like for example, you just said about being like 6'6". Take 7 centimeters off, and that's someone that's 6'3". Someone that's 5'6", there isn't actually that much of a height difference between 5'9". It's normal height. Oh yeah. What? In the UK and America. In the UK and America it is. The UK, America, maybe Canada as well. I'm not entirely sure. But that's not globally. Most of the rest of the world is 5'7". Yeah, 5'7" is the global the 5'7" is the average height of men globally. In the United States, 5'7" is below the average. That's also in the UK. But yeah, globally it's 5'7". 7'2", Jesus. I did once see a girl when I was in college. She was like 6. She must have been like 6'8", 6'9". And she looked malnourished. She looked like if the wind was if the wind had took her, she would probably have gone over with it. She looked like she'd be taken over with a wind. But yeah, this girl, she looked like if the wind had took her, she looked like she would get swiped over by the wind. Yeah. But yeah, this girl, she was like 6'9". She looked like the wind. But she looked like she was 100. She looked about 110 pounds. She looked like she was 110 pounds or something. She looked like she was gonna get swiped over with the wind. Crazy. Is everyone ridiculously tall around you then, chicken jockey, then? If your girlfriend's 6'6", you're 6'6", Jesus. Is everyone around you just really tall or something? But to be honest, I have seen that before. I have seen similar things to that before, though. I have seen something similar to that in a case. I thought I was short when I was younger. When I was younger, I thought I was short. Yeah. I thought I was short when I was younger. Even though I'm 5'9", I thought I was short when I was younger because we had about 40 boys in my school year, and I was the second shortest boy in my school year, despite the fact that I'm 5'9". There was about 38 boys in my school year that were over 5'10". So there was only one person shorter than 5'9". There was, out of all the boys in my school year, there was only one boy shorter than 5'9", which is like pretty mental. Which is that's kind of crazy though, isn't it? Looking back, I'm not even short. I'm like, that's just crazy. Do you do sports still? No. I can play sports, guys. Even though, guys, I'm well over 200 pounds, I can still run a mile, despite the fact that I am, well, fat. I can still run a mile, guys. I can still kick a football. Yeah. Well, football, guys, not like soccer, American soccer. Hello, Tron. Welcome to the stream. I was shit at sports. I was shit at sports in school, though. When I was in school, guys, I was shit at sports. I was shit at sports because we were always forced to do the same sports every week. We were always forced to do rugby in school. When I was in school, we were always forced to do rugby, and I hated it because when I was like 13, 14, I didn't have the height nor the weight for it. Yeah. But I suppose being tall plays into that. I mean, I was the opposite in that regard. I hated basketball. I did have to play volleyball in school. We were all forced to play it. But basketball I hated, but it was because, well, mainly because I was short. I couldn't do anything. Although I was good in goal. I was good in goal in football. The only shit was, though, it's ironically though, I was good. One thing I was good at, though, I was good in goal. But the only thing is, though, if I couldn't play goalkeeper. I could play goalkeeper and I was all right, but if the ball went over my head, I wouldn't do it. I could make a really good save. It's me, Pixel King. I just started a tech channel. Oh, cool. I did see the XD at the on the end. I wasn't really paying. Hello, Pixel King. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was shit in goal. I was alright I was alright in between the sticks playing football. But because I'm not that tall, I was just, if the ball went really over my head in the goal, like I could jump up, but I couldn't save it. But what I used to do, if I knew that I was going to struggle, I used to run out and just take him out instead. I love it. It was fun. Bro first short got 21k. Did it? Congratulations, Pixel Kid. You're doing better than me. Good, but how did you get Bedrock in survival? I got a comment about that. It's just come through. I wish I could get 21k on a short. Calamity Joe gets about 20,000 a month. Totally. YouTube Shorts are bizarre. I don't understand YouTube Shorts anymore. I love them. I'm going to go. It's like no. So have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Maybe I should make a new channel. Crystal Blue Films. I've already got Crystal Blue Films. I got 5 million on a short. I got 1 million on TikTok. But I can't understand TikTok, so I've never got a million. I've never really got a view since. I got 1,000 followers. I got 1,000 followers on TikTok, but they've now all started unfollowing me. So yeah. But I need to do something this year, guys. I need to shoot a film for Crystal Blue Films. Tell you what, I need to do a podcast video for my podcast YouTube channel as well. I just haven't. I've got a podcast YouTube channel where I talk about film, but I just cats or dogs. Dogs. I prefer dogs. I don't like cats. That's what I want to try. Well, yeah, fair play. I want to try. If you, in a way, I want to try my filmmaking stuff. I want to get my filmmaking stuff to do well. But if I want to do my film, I think if I want to do my filmmaking stuff, I think I've got to slow down with being Climate of Joe. But also, I get money through Climate of Joe, so it's also like I can't give up on Climate of Joe, but I also want to do more stuff for Crystal Blue Films. Yeah. Cats are low maintenance though. Yeah. You do have. Oh yeah. I need to do something for Crystal Blue Films. I wanted to film something in the summer, but I just had no ideas. I've got a short film I want to do with the clown suit. I want to do something clown related, but the problem is I've sort of gave the clown suit away to a friend of my mum's for a fantasy dress party. I'm not close to being monetized yet. Yeah, I think that's because. Obviously of the watch hours. You've got the. I know you've got the subscribers. So I know you've got 1.93. I think. I know you've got the hours. I think it's the hours. But getting monetized is only half the battle. If you get monetized, you need to make sure you get the hours again. That's where I'm streaming a lot more, because I'm scared I'm not going to be able to get the hours. I'm scared I'm not going to be able to recreate the hours to go and do it. Like 4,000's a lot. Obviously, I'm never going to be able to get. I'm never going to be able to go through YouTube and get it via Shorts, because I'm never going to get 10 million views on Shorts feeds. I don't even have 10 million views now, guys. I don't even have 10 million views now totally on Climate of Joe. I have like 1 point something. Totally on Climate of Joe. I'll have a look a second. I'm never going to get it through. I'd never get it through the YouTube Shorts bit, because you need 10 million in a month. I've got 1.3 million totally across since 2016. That's going to feel so weird in December. In December, that's going to feel so weird that this YouTube channel is 10 years old. I think people get it by getting multiple channels on 24/7 streams. Yeah. Sometimes people might go back and binge watch. That is true. I've got a FIFA clip. That gets 200 views every day. And it's done that for the last 18 months. So it's now got 47,000. I know that FIFA clip will just keep going. Oh, I can change that, guys. I can change the goals from my YouTube channel. It says 8K, which we've already hit it. Sell 1,000 books. Well, I'd love to hit that. Don't think I'm going to do that. But according to this, guys, well, Video IQ is trying to guess my monthly earnings. It's not right. It's not that much. That's a good way to get hours. Oh, in a way, yes. Well, I'll tell you what got me the hours. Switching to YouTube short streams got me the hours. I had a random stream where we had 45 people watching, and it ended up I got 100 hours from it. That's why last June we got 65,000 views, which is just, crazy. I want to aim to hit 30,000 this month. We've got about 20 something. Trying to get Climate of Joe to the next milestone is what I'd love to do. But also, guys, there are some other projects that I would like to do this year. I want to shoot a film. 50p. Well, it's a little bit more than 50p. It's a little bit more than 50p, but it's not what YouTube was predicting. Well, I've got 105,000 views this year. 105. But I got 105 this year, but we've got about 400 subs this year, which is just amazing. I would like to see if we can hit 10k, but don't know whether we're going to do that. Ironically, though, the YouTube videos thing, I have planned out some videos. I have planned out some YouTube videos that I want to shoot. I just haven't had the time to shoot them as of recently. No, views. If I had that, that would be nice. If I had that, that'd be nice. I got 105,000 views this year, which is just amazing. We've got 45,000 views more than we did this time last year, which is just crazy. And I want to thank all of you guys for that, because it's down to you guys. I got an itchy nose. I need to do stuff for Crystal Blue Films. I'm gonna hop to Blue Films a second. I want to blow up Crystal Blue Films. That's the thing. Oh, I got a great comment here. It says overrated isn't even good. You should try your best. Oh, thanks. Oh, these are comments that I didn't respond to. What about the comments I did respond to? I got one from YouTuber Hubu, the Armenian guy. Hello, my name is Arson. I'm from Armenia. My English is bad, but your video is good. Don't give up. Thanks. But he knew it was my video. He knew it was my video, but he forgot that it was his video. That it was my video, I think. What about me? I don't think you've commented on this channel. Egg. Yeah, I'll put the channel in here, guys. I'll put the channel in here. Like, not many people have subscribed to it. I created this channel on March 6th, 2021. 154 subscribers, 21 videos, 11,000 views. In fact, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the videos on here, none of them have many views though. But it's just, it's what I love, guys. It's what I love shooting. There's a couple of Minecraft short films on here. We've got a couple of Minecraft short films. The last thing I uploaded was a year. No way. Wait. There's no way. The Mirror World was not 2 years ago. Fucking hell. March 8th, 2024. I didn't think that the Mirror World was a year ago. It was 2 years ago. The Mirror World was a short film I uploaded. I uploaded a little 35-second short film that I wrote. I mean, it was that... The Mirror World was a short film that I uploaded. I literally... Oh my god. That feels so weird. Nearly a year ago, yeah. This short film, I starred in it. This short film, I starred in it myself. I uploaded it. This like short film, guys. I starred in it myself. I made it look like I'd gone for a mirror dimension, to like a mirror world, where everything was mirrored. And I didn't realize it was 2 years ago that I uploaded that. Yeah. Pardon me. Crazy, really. I wake up. How are you doing up? What do you mean, what am I doing up? It's 4 in the afternoon. It's 4 in the afternoon. I'm doing up. I'm up because it's 4 in the afternoon for me right now. Sorry, 2 in the afternoon. I don't know how long we're going to stream for today, guys. I've got an announcement to make. I'm bringing out a book. I'm bringing out a book next week for a competition that I have entered. I just want to quickly open up another tab a second and check something. I want to check... No. No, that's not quite yet. Okay. Just checking something. I'm bringing out a book next week. So, I'm bringing out a book, guys. I'm going to put the American link in here for the American audience. Basically, this book that I'm working on, it's going to be cool. It's this book that I'm working on. It comes out next week. And it is all about Christmas and family. It's a Christmas story, but being published in May for a competition. And this is not a horror story. It's not a science fiction story. It's not anything like that. It's just a story about family. It's just a story about family coming together at Christmas time. And it is a... this story came out of all of my notes from a short film I wrote for uni. Why the hell are you waiting a question movie? What? Not on the same day, it's Christmas. Why the fuck are you doing it out for that kind of video? I wrote it for a competition. It came from a short film I wrote for uni. I wrote a short film about a family coming together at Christmas time. And my uni lecturer rewrote everything and basically changed the whole film. So for this competition, I rewrote everything that I had wrote initially. But yeah, comes out next week, guys. Right. There we go. Just want to close down some of these tabs. Anyway, so trying to think about what we're gonna... Oh, whoa! My whole console my whole screen just went down, which is bizarre. So, just want to quickly check a quick notification. I want to see what our subscriber count is right now. Thank you to the people who subscribed. We are now 94 subscribers away from hitting 8,300. If we can hit that by the end of the year, by the end of the next month, that would be absolutely amazing if we could do that. The aim is to hit that by the end of May. Hitting 9,000 should be... We should hit 9,000 by then. In a couple of months' time. Let's have a look. Achievements. Let's see when the prediction is. And see if we can beat it. Oh, we're predicted to hit 9,000 subscribers by the 16th of March 2027. I would love to see if we could do it a little quicker than the 18th of March 2027. I mean, in 2027, guys, I'm going to be 25. Fortunately, I'm not 25 right yet. I'm 23. Jesus. It's making me feel old. So. Right, but that's amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to end this stream in a second because I am slightly knackered, but there's going to be a longer stream tomorrow, though. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. The stream won't end.